Oh, cool. That last video I did was pretty short. It was like 7 minutes, it looked like. Which means I can do another video before I have to go downstairs and upload it. Because my camera can only have 20 minutes worth of video on it at any one time. And of course, I might make like 6 or 7 videos today while I'm on a roll. But I'm not going to upload them all today. I learned that one time when I uploaded like 6-7 videos. I looked at them, and I looked at them from the first one uploaded to the last one uploaded, and I noticed that the views went down, 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 down. The thing is, if you make like a dozen videos all in one go, what's going to happen is people are going to start hitting the X button because they're like, Jesus, man, why do you have to do that? And some people make that mistake a lot. Something C should try to make less videos, or not put them up so frequently. Or I think some of his videos he could just put together into one video, because the problem Something C has is he makes lots of videos. Which, if you don't know who Something C is, you should subscribe to him. He's pretty cool. But yeah, no one else makes that mistake that I know of, I can think of. But okay, yes. On to my video. I only have 12 minutes. I finished this book with the exception of the political philosophy section in the back. This is the Oxford Illustrated History of Western Philosophy, Anthony Kinney. I didn't read the political philosophy section because I took a really hard political philosophy class from a philosophy professor who is he's the most notorious. He is a very, very notorious philosophy professor for being more hard, the hardest one there is. So I'm like hating political philosophy right now because he made us read so much and do so much. It's like, I think it was 7, 8-page papers, and we had to do a 1-page paper every day. It was brutal, man. But yes. I've already done one video on this book. I'm going to do a very general overview of it. I didn't study beforehand because I also want to try and study my ability to recall things under pressure. I might make more videos about this book, but let me just go through the front. Probably just read from the table of contents. This book is separated into 6 sections: ancient philosophy, medieval philosophy, Descartes to Kant, continental philosophy from Fichte to Sartre, Mill and Wittgenstein. If you haven't figured out Mill to Wittgenstein, that's like analytic philosophy. So I don't know why they just why they didn't put analytic philosophy in front of that. I guess they just assumed. And then last part's political philosophy. So I'll probably start from analytic because that's the last thing I read and move backwards. So that's Wittgenstein. That's the last guy I read. He's a pretty cool looking guy. Let me see if I can find a picture of Mr. Wittgenstein. Which, his name isn't spelled Wittgenstein. It looks like Wittgenstein. It's all German. Yes, he's trying to fix Russell's whole thing with meaning. How do you know the meaning of words? And early Wittgenstein had this idea of pictorial language, that language gives you a picture, but later Wittgenstein thought that I was oversimplifying it way too much. Here's a picture. He also made an argument against solipsism because there was charges that the analytics field had trouble with solipsism in some way. I didn't really understand why, but he basically says that solipsism isn't true because in order for there to be language, you need other people around. You need groups of people for language to come about. That was also his attack on Descartes. I think the cogito, the I think therefore I am. Problem is, you need other people to talk to in order for language to come about. So you need other brains to be able to say I think therefore I am to begin with. That's the thing with language, is that you require other brains. That's his thing. Also, this is for you logic nerds. Look at Wittgenstein's truth tables. don't know if you can see them. I'll go kind of back and kind of forth. But if you see it, the thing is with those truth tables is that they're backwards. They teach us in Intro to Logic that it's the far right column that's true, false, true, false, true, false. But in Wittgenstein's truth tables, it's the far left column that's true, false, true, false, true, false. So yeah, in logic it's supposed to be true, false, true, false, true, false. Next column, true, true, false, false, true, true, false, false. Third column is true, true, true. 4 truths and 4 false. It's truth tables. If you don't know what truth tables is, take a logic class, please. It's amazing. You should do it right now. Yes, and then there's Bertrand Russell. This is Russell during his Fergie phase, and not Fergie the musician, Fergie the philosopher guy. This page, all these formulas, that's him and someone else, Alfred Whitehead, trying to prove that 1 and 1 make 2 with logic. Which brings me on to Fergie. Yeah, Fergie. His main thing was trying to reduce all of mathematics to logic. That was Fergie. And this is where I really should have a phone so I can keep track how long this is, because I'm worried I'm going to go over. Let's see. Then there's continental philosophy. This is the first time where when someone covered Heidegger and then didn't just do 80% or 90% of the analysis on the fact that he was a Nazi, and then like 10% on the fact that he was an existentialist. So that's pretty good. Yeah, I didn't really understand that Heidegger thing too much. It's very complicated. Design. And Sartre. Everyone knows Sartre. Basically, we are all condemned to be free. There's nothing we can do about it. So we can't pawn off our choice on other people or choices. We just have to accept that we have free will and there's nothing we can do about it, and it's kind of sad. Also, Sartre became a communist at the end. Which doesn't make sense, which is retarded. If you know Marxism, and you know what I just said, because Marxism is deterministic. Marxism doesn't say you have free will. Marxism says no free will. We're all part of the material dialectic. Whereas, and they might say you have some free will, but overall you're determined. Whereas Sartre said you're completely free to make choices. So I don't know. That's why a lot of people don't like Sartre. A lot of existentialists prefer Kierkegaard to Sartre, or Camus to Sartre. Which, that reminds me, a lot of people pronounce Camus if they've only read about Camus and haven't heard people say his name. But it's Camus, not Camus. Same with Descartes. It's not Descartes, it's Descartes. Yep. Oh yes. Schleiermacher said that interpretations of human actions can never be accomplished by methods employed in the natural sciences. So I like Austrian economics. It kind of takes the science out and it's a bit more philosophic. There's some science, but it tries to explain human action through praxeology. It's pretty awesome. Oh yeah, and Husserl, which Husserl seems, I put a little note in here. Husserl seems to be following the idea of like the Stirner's unique one, similar to Kierkegaard's solitary individual constant nomina. Husserl had a transcendental ego, which is some kind of Kantian X thing. Brentano, yes, he was very interesting, an Austrian guy. Yeah, he's kind of following in the path of this other guy, Corset, who focused on art and aesthetics, about how art has to have meaning. It has to say something. It has to do. It's best when it acts. Bergson, I don't really remember anything from that guy. Kierkegaard, I think I already did Kierkegaard videos. Yeah, I already did, so I'm not really going to spend any time on him. Although there's an introductory book, an intro to Kierkegaard book. This one's pretty good. If you only want to spend like 20 minutes reading them, and you don't want to read very hard, this is like a kid's book, like a kid's book version of Kierkegaard. Yep. Then let me see how much time I got. Yeah, I got about 2 minutes. So I think I'm going to stop there. The next guy was Nietzsche. So I'm gonna upload these videos to my hard drive, because I found out that you can't upload videos from the camera to YouTube, directly to YouTube, very well. It takes forever. So I'm gonna put them onto my hard drive and then delete them from my camera and then make more videos and then just keep doing that until I run out of things to say. Alright, thank you, bye.